That's mine.
Hello Aces, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. So this one is going to be the Lockheed Model 10 Electra. So this is a all-metal aircraft, and I think it was one of the first commercial airliners to actually be completely metal, like made of metal. This is also a very famous plane because this was the same plane that Amelia Earhart disappeared in on her last flight. So this build is quite easy, and it's quite of a small plane. You guys could probably put this in a little airport. It will look really nice, and it'll be a cool addition if you decide to put it into an airport or an airfield, or even an aviation museum if you guys are building that. If you wanted this one up in the air, I will have a tutorial coming out in the next couple of weeks to show you guys how to build a airplane propeller that looks like it can turn. So stick around for that. So anyways, this build is quite easy, and there's a reason why they actually call it the Model 10. If we just go inside really quickly, it actually has 10 seats in it. So you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one is big enough to actually have 10 seats in it. This is a 2-to-1 scale. So on a 1-to-1, it would be a lot smaller. So I built 2-to-1 scales because they're easier to make because they're bigger, and you can get a lot more detail and they can look a lot more lifelike. So that's the reason why I do them, in case you guys want to know that. But yeah, so over here I broke it down into layers, so this just makes it easier for me, and it also makes it easier for you guys, because if you guys, let's say, are going to be done at want to take a break at layer number 3, you can take your break and then come back, and then you can remember, okay, I was on layer number 3, and you can just resume from there rather than having to rewatch the whole video. But this one only has about 6 layers, so it's not that bad at all. You guys should get through this pretty easily. You shouldn't have any difficulties. If you do, please let me know in the comments and I will be sure to help you. I won't be able to join your worlds because then everyone else is going to ask me to do that, and I won't be able to, because I have a lot of other stuff to do. And it's not to say I wouldn't want to help you guys, but I'm going to help you guys the best I can in this video, and if you guys do get stuck, I'll help you in the comments. Or I'll make a second video of explaining it better maybe, or so. I don't know. But anyways, if you want to know the main materials you'll be needing black wool, buttons, cobblestone wall, stone slab, light gray wool, block of iron, stone brick stairs, lever, oak wood door, or any door. You will also be needing light gray carpet, black stained glass or normal glass, and you'll also be needing your normal glass. Now the reason why I do make the cockpit glass a bit different than the normal glass is just because it adds a bit more like texture, and it looks cooler kind of thing, because then they all don't look the same. It actually looks quite different. So anyways, we will go over here and we are going to get started. Okay, so for layer number 1, what you're going to do is you're going to place a black block right here. You're just going to grab a placeholder block, and you're going to have a gap of 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On your 12th block, you're going to have your black right here, black block. You're going to find the center line, which is right here, which should be right here. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then counting this one, you're going to have 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I have to recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. On your 14th one, you're going to have your black hardened clay there. You can also be using black wool, and then all you're going to do is you're going to get rid of all this and place your buttons on each of the sides. And then you're going to put some cobblestone wall right on top, and it's going to go up by 2, just on the 2 front ones. And on the back one, you're just going to have 1. So then you can just get rid of all this because we don't need this anymore. And we are going to move on to the next layer. Okay, so for layer number 2, what you're going to do is you are going to have two slabs coming out the back of your wheel, and then you're going to have a 3 that connects onto here, or another 2 that connects onto here, and you're going to have another 2, and you're going to have 2 more connecting here. You're going to make these ones a 3. This is going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you're going to connect that. You're going to connect this, all until it's even. And then you're going to go ahead by 1, 2, and 3. You're going to have a slab down here. And you're going to double this one. Then you're just going to have some slabs coming here. And then coming right to the back, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and a 1 in the middle. So that's kind of the basis of the wing and the engine. Now, in case you guys got really confused, because I know I went through that section a little bit fast, so I'm going to explain it to you guys of exactly how I did it. So pretty much just put, actually I'll just do it on the other side, it'll be much easier. I'll go slower, I'll make sure to go slower. So you're going to have 2 coming out the back. You're going to add 2 more here. 2 more here. And also pause this if you need to. If you think I'm going a bit too fast, make sure to kind of rewatch these parts. Pause it every time I place a block, and then you won't make a mistake. Trust me. And then you're going to have another 2, and another 2. Oops, facing the other way. So 2 and 2. You're going to make this a 3, actually a 4 in total. So you're going to add 2 more, and 2 more. You're gonna make all this kind of lined up with each other. So you should have 1, 2, 3, and 4 in total. Then just these 2 right here, you're gonna come out by 3, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, and then coming under it, you're gonna have to place a slab like this. Delete this block or slab, and then put another slab back. This one is just going to be 2. And then you are just going to double it up like that, and that pretty much finishes the base. Oh yeah, and then actually you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and 1, and there, that finishes the base for the engines. We're gonna get on to building the actual fuselage of the plane. We're gonna start by building kind of the under part of the plane, and then we're gonna start building our way up. Okay, so now for the main body of the plane, or at least the underbelly of the plane. Now we are still on layer number 2. We're not on layer number 3 just yet. So what you're going to do is you're going to have your blocks, just put them here, like where the wing is, and then you're just going to connect them across to the other wing. This will just make it easier to lay everything out for the front and the back. And we'll do the front first because it's really easy. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to have a 1, and then you're going to have another 1. Going back, you're going to have a 1, and then you're going to have a 4, and it's going to connect right into here, and then you're just going to fill that in. And that's basically it for the front. Now for the back, you're going to have 7 coming out of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then you're going to have a 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then you're just going to have a 2, and it should connect right on to the back wheel right here. You're going to do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to have a 3, 1, 2, and 3. And then there's just your 2 right here. And then you could just fill this in. Oops, without breaking all these blocks. Just like that. And then for some slabs, you're just going to have them all on the front, just like that. And on the back, you're going to have 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, here, and here. There we go. There's layer number 2 done and complete. Now we'll move on to layer number 3. Okay, so for layer number 3, and this is the layer where we actually put in the wings. So we're actually going to first build up these engines, and then we're going to work on the wing, then we're going to work on the main body, then the wings at the end of the layer. So this is pretty much the longest layer of the build. So for the engines, what you're going to do is you're going to have 1 here, Then you're just going to drag this all the way down to the front of the engine. You're going to have 2 pieces of iron in here, and it's going to go out by 2 more. You're going to have a stone brick stair here. You're going to have a lever here facing downwards. These are the best I can do for little exhaust pipes that are from the engine. It's kind of acts as an air cooler or something. That's basically what they are. Same as what they do in a car. You can also use the cobblestone, but it doesn't look as good, so I just use levers. And actually the reason why I did not use cobblestone, because the propellers are also made of cobblestone. Now you can also use fence gates if you really wanted to, and it only has just 2. It does not have 4 propellers. If you actually look at actual pictures, it only has 2. So fence gates are another option you can use. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Oh yes, and actually the only thing you gotta do now is just put some slabs on top to cover up the engine. And that's one engine done. So then for the other one, you're just going to do the same thing. You're going to drag this all the way down. You're going to have 2 pieces of iron in here, 2 more. Your stone brick stair, lever facing downwards, and then your cobblestone walls. And you're just going to have 2 or 2 fence gates. So now, and actually before I forget, you're just going to cover this up, and now we will get on to building the main body. Okay, so you'll be needing your light gray wool. So what you're just going to do is you are going to put 1 out from here, and then you're going to go back. It's going to be 1 more out here and 1 right here. So it should look like this. It should just be, the slab should just be 1 back from that. And then this is going to go all the way down, and it's going to stop right at that slab that we placed earlier, right here, because there's going to be a door right here. Then you're going to come out and have a 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then you're going to have a 2, and then a 1 right here. So you're going to do the same thing on the other side, so 1, and then this one, there's no door, so you're going to drag all of this down to right here, and then you're just going, actually you're going to drag this all to here, and then you're just going to have a 2, and that finishes layer number 3 with just the fuselage. So now all we need to do is put in the wings, and we will get on to layer number 4. Okay, so for the wings, now I'm only just going to do one of the wings because the other one's the exact same thing, and I don't really feel like doing it again and showing you guys the same thing, and also because I'm kind of right near a village and I don't want to disturb them or something, I don't know. But what you're going to do is you are going to basically just start by doubling all of these slabs up. Just like that. And then from this block right here, or from this slab, you're going to add 10 more to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you're going to have 1, 2, and 3. And then it's going to come out by 1 more, like that. And then you're just going to drag this all the way back, and it should just be overhanging by 1. And you guys can do flap details if you want. If you guys wanted to make flaps, what you could do is you could delete that and put maybe a cobblestone slab in there, and you can maybe make them come down something like this or something. You can just kind of do that. I have not figured out how to do slabs on the, flaps or ailerons on this plane yet, but that would be something I would definitely look into, because then that will make it a lot more real looking and everything. So maybe I'll eventually be doing that. And I'll actually just do the other side just in case if you guys get confused or so, which you shouldn't. So you're just going to double all this up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to have a 10. So counting this block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So pretty much you're having an 11, but you're counting that first one. And then 1, 2, and 3, and look, it actually doesn't even touch the village. Huh. And then this just goes all the way back. So now what you guys can do is you can fill these both parts in right here, and we will be done layer number 3, moving to layer number 4. Okay, so for layer number 4, what you're going to do is you are going to have one slab coming in here, one slab coming right here, and one just like that. Then you are going to have some blocks, put one here, and then just have 3 like that, and put one here, and one more slab in right here, and here, or actually no, here. Your block is going to go like that, and then you're going to drag this all the way down, and it should cover where the door is. Then you're just going to have a 1, and then you're going to have another 1, and then you're going to have a 2. Same thing on the other side. You're going to have a 1, 1, drag this all the way down, just like that. Now the reason for this, for these gaps, is because this is actually where the back tail wings are going to go. And same with the actual rudder part. So this is also the layer with the windows, so if we grab our glass, and I think I just threw it away. So if we grab our glass, we don't need iron anymore. I do not want to search up items. So what you're going to do is you're going to come right here, so you're going to leave 1. You're going to have about 5 pieces of glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now if I just look at this one, I think there's actually 6 of them. No, there's just 5. Let's see, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's only 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The other side also has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So then what you can do now is you can actually get in your seats. So you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats. And then you're going to have 10 seats in total. So you can just put them like that. And this is where your cockpit's going to go. So you could put 2 more here, basically right where this glass is. And you're just going to have your black stained clay going here. And you do actually have some kind of storage area right here. So you can also, what you can do is you can eliminate this, and this will be blocking it. So you could put some stuff in there, like maybe some chests or something to represent luggage, because that's actually where, on the real plane, that's actually where the cargo storage would have been, because there's really no room at the back. So yeah, so you could just put in some black for your flooring for the cockpit, and then you could just put in some stairs here. And then later on you guys could, I guess, put a crafting table in there and make it all look nice and everything. But we are going to now get on to the tail wings. And this will be a little bit more complicated, I think, for me to explain. It's actually easy to do, but just to explain all of this part, it's probably going to be very complicated, so I will try my best to do it, to make it easy for you guys. And yeah, we will get onto that right now. Okay, so coming to the back of the aircraft, what you're going to do is have one slab right here. Then you're just going to have 2 here. You're going to have 3 here. So you're going to have 2 here, 3 here. And I'm actually going to only build one side. And then you're going to have 1, 2, 3. You're going to have another set of 3. And then right here you're going to have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's actually going to be also coming out like this. And then you're just going to have 2 on the top and 2 right on the bottom. So that's one of the tail wings done. So same on the other side, you're going to have 1, 2, and 3. So you're just going to add 3 extra to here. You're going to have 3 here and 3 here. Then you're just going to have your light gray wool coming like 3 here. You're going to have some going down. You're going to add 2 more to the back. And then you're just going to have 2 right in the middle. And then on the top, you're just going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2. And then, I just want to make sure there's no slabs on them. No, but what you could also do too is put slabs on each of them. I didn't do that because this actually makes it look a lot more rounded. So, we're actually almost done. We're actually now going to be, the next layer is going to be putting in the cockpit and pretty much the roof, and we will be finished this build. So if you guys got this far and you're still there, you guys are doing really good. You'll be happy to know we are almost done. Okay, so now we are at layer number 5, I think. So this is the final layer of the actual build. So you'll be needing your black stained glass and your light gray carpet. So what you're going to do is you're going to move this in by 1. So you're going to have 3 here and 1 here and here. You're going to grab your light gray wool. You're going to drag this all the way back until it's 1 before the door right here. And then you're going to come in by 1. You're going to have another 1. You're going to come back by 1. And then you're going to just drag all this down to the front or to the glass. And then right on the back here, just to cover all these up, you're going to have a slab, 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 and slab. And then you're going to put your carpets right on top of here. And now, that finishes layer number 5. So there's actually a 6th layer. Which is just putting in the roof, which is really, really easy, and actually we can just do it now. So you're just going to have your roof like this, and you're going to drag this all the way down. You're going to have 1 in here. You're basically just going to fill in the whole entire gap. Just like that. And also what you could do too is drag your carpet all the way down just to give it some more kind of depth looking, and leave 2 at the back. So just leave your 2 and just put more carpeting. And there you go. We have finished the Electra. Okay guys, we have finished the Lockheed Model 10 Electra tutorial. So I hope you guys really did enjoy the tutorial. Hopefully this wasn't too difficult for you, and I'm sure it will look really nice wherever you guys are doing with this thing. But if you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like to this video. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe if you want to see more of these cool, awesome builds, and I'll see you guys on the next tutorial. Later.